I didn't see you there. Hi. Sorry, this side of my head is just completely gone. It's actually what this video is going to be about. Disabilities, and why this stuff is actually kind of fun when you have disabilities, and all the toys you get to use when having them. Hey guys, so I wanted to try something a little different for a video. As I've stated in numerous videos, I am actually legally blind. It happened 4 years ago. It's diabetic retinopathy. So basically, the retinas of my eyes filled with blood, and really the blood vessels regrew, but they're too weak, so they bleed. And leakage happens, and proteins build up, and lovely assortments of stuff. But the really lame part, what happened was, I actually lost over half of my vision. In this eye, I can see quite well, but I can't read. You know, like, hand me a book, I'll just look at you and go, "You great? Yeah, no." And not that I don't like reading, even though I don't. It's not my favorite kind of thing to do. Magazines are great, but even then, I can't read the articles or anything like that. I go off the pictures, and if the article's interesting, I'll, grab something like this, or I've got digital magnifiers, which you will see. But it makes things, I don't know, harder, I guess. So, in saying all that, like many people with disabilities, and there's so many disabilities out there. I have a friend that's completely paralyzed. He can move his forearms. That's pretty much it. And like fingers and everything, but he can move, but not very, like, he can kind of do this. I don't know the exact name of his disability, but he's in a wheelchair. But he has one of those little, it's from Star Wars. The little guy with the ball, and he's got the head, and they move around. He got one of those a little while ago. They're quite expensive, but he loves the thing. It's great. He just rolls around with them. He doesn't have to pick it up, flip it over, and that's the problem with the trucks. You generally got to flip them over. The quads, you got to pick them up. He can't lean over to pick things up, right? So that thing's simple. It just follows around with you and rolls around. And that's kind of what I want to get at with this video. Not just all the lovely magnifiers that you can get, look through things and everything's much, more magnified. Or you can use these. I grew up with these. My grandpa had things like this. And you put that on. My it's backwards right now, but sorry. Put that on like that, and there you go. And then you flip on your little lamp here. I think it's on, yeah. You got a little bit of light. Again, I only use really this side. There's two, but this one's kind of, I only got like the peripherals of my vision. And another thing I want to let everyone know is I am not the only person involved with Quak Rc. Quak Rc is the name of what we have going on. I would like to add that flying, we're going to be adding a whole new flying playlist, quad, freestyle quad flying, multi-rotors. As you guys do know, Caleb Wilson does have his own YouTube that he just kind of pops videos on. I can't use a lot of his videos. They have, just due to copyright reasons, I can't use his music. So we've been trying to figure out what we can do, and we're still pretty new to YouTube. But I guess what I'm saying, I'm the founder of Quak Rc, really, but I'm not the only person. There's actually 3 of us. I'm the blind guy. So to all of you guys out there, any video that I'm doing, which generally it's always me, Caleb does a lot of the just drive. He drives along in it, like with me videos. It's a comfort thing for us. We've just gotta get more comfortable doing these videos. It's taken me a long time to get to this, and I don't even think that's that perfect yet. But anyway, I'm the blind guy. So if you guys feel to just say, awesome job, Quack, whatever, like everyone has their own name. My actual name is Jesse Kingcott. But you can call me the blind guy. Or blind man, whatever you want. It doesn't matter to me, but I'm the blind guy. When I was 9, I started a bike business called The Bike Guy. I don't do that anymore. I still work on bikes. If my mom, my mom's kids business, she Kid Stuff Canada. See if I can remember it. Hold on a minute. And we're back. That right there. Zoom it out there. Maybe get a little closer to the camera for the name of the business. But anyway, that's the name of my mom's business. So if she's got little kids' bikes or whatever, I'll fix it and stuff like that. But I don't do my own bike business anymore. That was something I started when I was a kid. I loved working on bikes. Now, due to my vision, as weird as it sounds, this is me. Another thing about the Kid Stuff Canada there, the reason why I just did that little shout out there, my mom was the one that really wanted me to kind of do this. Like, it was an idea of mine, but she pushed me to do it. And this might not be the greatest intro video for it, but it's important to me that more people with disabilities get into this hobby, whether it's multi-rotors or trucks or boats or planes or I don't care what it is. Just the hobby is fantastic. And for all you guys that have kids, and there are many of us not us, I have a dog, but many people out there that have kids, check out my mom's website. I'll throw the link up on my description. Anything from life jackets to soccer cleats to hockey skates to sporting equipment to kids' toys, puzzles. You name it, she's got it, really. Nothing really radio control yet. I might kind of start my own little thing, but I gotta build up a collection, I guess. So check out her website. She pushed me to do this, so I kind of want to just do a shout out for her, and maybe you guys might find something. So back to the main point of my whole story. To also prove, just to show you guys, another little cool thing I get for being blind is this. This is CNIB. And when this happened, when I lost my vision, I got very depressed. I thought, life was just kind of done. Wow, I can't drive anymore. And guys, up until 4 years ago, it was just over 4 years ago, I guess, my biggest dream, goal, whatever in life was to race cars. That is all I wanted to do. So you can kind of see why when I lost my vision and that was told to me that I'm not doing that anymore, I just hit kind of rock bottom, sort of. And then after a little while, Caleb Wilson, the other Quak Rc member, you guys can call him, he's had a nickname Scallops for a while. I don't understand that one, but I put CW. You can C Wilson, Caleb. You can call him. It doesn't matter. Point for him there is, after a while of just sitting around being depressed with everything, he kind of offered to get me some work at the company he works with. It's an automotive finishings company. And he was able to get me in total, I probably got about a year's worth of work, all put together. And it showed me that I was still able to do something. Just because I lost my vision didn't mean I couldn't still be me, I guess I could say. And I think Caleb knew that. And I needed to get out, and I needed to do something that I really enjoyed doing. And it was building, demolishing, or whatever the hell it would have been. As long as I was using these, and I use these, I'm happy. Even if it's mowing a lawn. I enjoy it. It's as long as I am using my hands, just doing things that man should do. Being manly. So that it really helped. And that's actually what got me into this hobby at the start. We were at Future Shop one day, back when there was Future Shop, and they had those Traxxas 1/16 Revos. And all of a sudden, we just started wanting one. Not to do this sort of stuff, just to have fun, just play with RCs, because we did it when we were far younger with the nitro trucks. We've been friends for close to a decade now, maybe over now. No, not over, but damn close to a decade. I haven't lived in Victoria that long. I'm originally from Kamloops, BC. The interior. Anyway. So we ended up getting one of those. And over time, we started getting more into the crawlers, and he got a Honcho, I got an X10, and then we just kind of fell out of it. And then we moved into our new place here, and a couple of years ago, and ever since then, I got a Blackout. Well, actually, I had a Stampede. I had the Revo lifted, a Stampede, a drift car. I had a number of vehicles. I had quite the collection, actually, and then got rid of everything I had to get that one SCX-10. That's where everything started and how everything started. Was all that collection to start there. And honestly, ever since I started doing this, the YouTube, it's given me something to focus on. If I'm having a bad day, whether it's just a headache or just, man, life's just getting to me, or because I do have those days, I can grab my camera and I can just head up to the mountain behind us. As I explained, we live right where we drive, and I can just make videos. I can just grab my truck and go. And sometimes I think that's what you need with disabilities. You need that option to just let everything go and just go and do something. And I truly think that if for all you guys out there, men, women, kids, that lost an arm, and I don't know how you could do, actually, it's possible. And that's the thing I want everybody to know. If you're watching this going, well, I got one hand, it's not possible. I got one leg, it's not possible, or whatever. If that's the mentality, and I'm not going to try and say, well, bullshit, I just swore, so you know what? I'm sorry to you guys on Team Integrity. It's just the point of this video. Don't listen to that little voice in the back of your head. Get out and try it. That's the only thing. I thought I literally couldn't do anything. At the time, I probably would have thought having to work on all this, taking everything apart. Yeah, right. That's not gonna happen. I can have this whole truck apart and put back together in an hour if I wanted to. If I really just focused, got it all put together, apart and together, it's about an hour, maybe two. Sometimes I'll take it apart, stop for a bit if I've had a long day, just because I got a headache or anything like that. You don't have to push yourself, but try it. That's the only thing I want you guys to try. I don't know how a deaf person could be you could be watching the video, but I don't think I don't know sign language, but try it. If you've only got one arm, try it. If you've only got one leg, try it. If you're in a wheelchair, try it. If you have a mental disorder of sorts, somehow try it. I can't get it all out. I don't know the proper words for everything, but it makes me happy. And if it makes me happy, I think it could make many of you out there happy. Because like all of us have issues. None of us are perfect. We all have our days. And I know just from experience with the videos that everyone that I watch and follow has those days where they're just not feeling it. But they can just go sit at their table, start working on their truck, and just forgetting about the problems. Throw music on and just start tinkering, working, building, customizing, doing whatever the hell you want. And that's the joy of it. It takes, you can, like, with the planes, there's guys out there that make, like, this isn't a foam board one, but you can, like Caleb, he builds his own planes, literally. So, there's so many things you can do. Same with the, right here. Same with this. Like, for me, when I first learned this stuff, I was like, wow. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. FPV. So, I don't need to be doing line of sight, and they do disappear on me. Like, once this thing's up and away, it's gone. Sorry. But FPV, I'm now seeing what this is seeing flying around, right? Like, my face is basically right here. So it changes that concept. In a deaf person's, for instance, you can see it as it's flying around, but you don't get you can't hear this, and that's a big thing for me, like, because I'm blind, I pick up on the pitches. And these things sound crazy. They sound like little F1 cars when they're doing this everywhere. And I don't know, maybe a deaf person might not grasp that. So with the FPV, kind of like for me being able to see it better, it might give them that, like they're actually doing it, I personally don't know, but they'll be able to feel the motion through the sight, or through the camera here, instead of kind of hearing the motion of it flipping and everything, right? Because you do hear like crazy little things. So it's like, the main point of this video is don't let your disability, whatever it is, because I also have diabetes. That's not a disability not really disability even, it's more of a disease, I guess, or broken organ, or whatever, because I'm type 1 diabetic. I got it when I was 9. I got to inject myself with insulin. So, I'm full of issues, but hey, oh yeah, I'm also bald. So, I'm perfect. But the point of it is, don't let any of it stop you. Because with these, you can do anything. If you can put your mind to something, and you can use your hands to create something, it's amazing. And I'll say this, maybe for the people in a wheelchair, you can't drive these trucks. I get that. I do. They go places that wheelchairs really can't go. Doesn't mean you can't drive them at other places, though. Just saying. But, sorry, I choked on a piece of gum there. No, almost. My buddy, he's also very good with computers, in the sense. So, maybe a way of staying, or getting into the hobby in a sense, being the production artist. Because I'll say right now, I suck at computers. And I can't see every little... I'm sure you guys have noticed some of my angles are a little off. So, maybe try that. You know, like, just look at all the ends of this hobby and think of a way you could try it. I want to get more people and kids with disabilities into this hobby, because life can honestly get to you, and that even in a person without them. And to have that exit that's not the exit we all want to hear about is awesome. Be able to sit there, go out and feel like that's a big thing. I can go out and feel normal with this. Yes, I'm walking closer to my truck than some people do. Some people are actually closer than I am. But I feel completely normal. I'm doing things. I'm able to drive better than a lot of other people can drive. But it's the way I've learned how to do it. You have to find your style. That's the biggest thing. And without trying it and working at it, you will never get the experience. And I don't want to see people go in life without maybe having something that can just make them happy again. Bring a smile to their face. There's tons of kids out there I know that might have a disability of sorts, and they can't go ride their bike, or they can't go do something. Maybe this can allow them to go do something, you know? Get in it with their friends, and they can feel... The big thing to feel normal is... Sorry, my camera clicked there, or ended the video. I think it's an important thing to feel normal. It's, honestly, if you can't feel normal, there's no point. Maybe that might have been a bad choice of words, but it's a sucky feeling to feel different, in a sense. I've understood that feeling ever since I was 9 with my diabetes. You get that, well, I can't have that Slurpee, or I can't go ride my bike, or that wasn't my problem, the bike, but the Slurpee thing, candy, anything like that. It was lame, you know. I didn't enjoy it at all. And until I got older and I lost my vision due to not being a great diabetic, I didn't understand I could still do all these things if I was smart about it. And it took me a long time to accept that I wasn't the best person with my health. Getting into these has kept me outside. I exercise all the time. I'm back to exercising all the time. I used to exercise all the time. It's just, once I lost my vision, I sat at home. Just sat there. And I don't want to see anyone be like that anymore. It sucks. And I really hope that this video has shown you guys that there are tools to make things easier. And this is just for blind people. Like I say, there's digital ones. Unfortunately, I can't remember where mine is. I think it's actually charging because it's dead. That's why I don't know where it is. But what it is basically is it's about the size of this box. Think of a cell phone, and it's just got a camera, and it zooms the picture of whatever page you're on. It's got little legs, so it actually sits above the page. So to read, say, my manual, that's what I'd use. When I'm working on my truck, I've got my magnifier, and I got the head magnifier. And, there's flashlights and whatever else. Big lamp. So really, there's just one thing left to say. I want everyone out there who thinks they know someone who could maybe use this video, share it. I'm going to try and do better videos, and I'm going to actually have a playlist that's strictly just disability talk. I might just call it that. And share these videos to anyone that could maybe use a pick-me-up and something new to learn, something that could put a smile on their face. So yeah, please like, comment. Please share this video. That's the biggest thing. Just please share this video to anyone and everyone you know that may have a problem of sorts. That, I don't care if it's depression. I don't care. I have no care of what your disability is or what the disability is. I just want people to understand this can help. It helped for me. It may help for you. And I want to see more people get into the sport. Or the hobby. The sport. So, yeah. I also want to say at the last 104 subscribers last I checked. Thank you, everybody. There will be a giveaway soon. Just working on what to do a giveaway with and whatever. Things are starting to really look good. I'm hoping this disability thing can maybe... I really want this disability thing to take off. Well, at least in the sense of just to help people. So, like I say, like, comment, share, subscribe. It should be like right there at the corner, or like right there, or maybe at this corner. It's somewhere, I know. In this area, it's somewhere, and you comment like way down there. Like, scroll down the page, and then there's comments. You just comment right there. A little thumbs up if you want. You can even give me a thumbs down. I don't hate. I'm not a hater. But the biggest thing is just please share this video. I want to get this out there. It's kind of an important thing to me. So, yeah. And please give your opinion on this idea of mine. Because so far it's still an idea in the works. But it's something I really want to do. In the sense of get it out there. So, yeah. What is it today? Tuesday? The 15th? So, happy Tuesday.